Welcome to We Color, We Sing Silly Songs. In your book, you'll find lots of interesting pictures to color. Pictures about silly songs, ridiculously crazy songs, songs that'll make you laugh, songs to sing in a silly voice. Also notice the special activity pages with mazes, dot-to-dots, tracing, and more. But don't worry if you're not sure what to do. Just keep listening, and we'll tell you as we go along. Whenever you hear this sound, stop the tape so you can finish coloring, or turn to the next page in your book. Have fun coloring to the music, and we hope you'll sing along, too. It looks like the bear in your picture is going for a long walk. Color the bear, the fir trees, and the mountains. Then use extra bright colors for the little bird and the flower. Have you ever gone for a long walk in the woods? On a trail? Through the mountains? Well, the very next time you do, try singing the song the bear is about to sing. It's a great hiking song. On the activity page, help the bear find his way through the maze, so he really can get to the other side of the mountain.
The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, to see what he could see, to see what he could see, to see what he could see. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, to see what he could see. The other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, was all that he could see, was all that he could see, was all that he could see. The other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, was all that he could see. Everybody sing along.
The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, to see what he could see, to see what he could see, to see what he could see. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, to see what he could see. The other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, was all that he could see, was all that he could see, was all that he could see. The other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, was all that he could see.
Bumblebees love to sit on flowers. They can flit from blossom to blossom for hours. They'll buzz off to their hive, which is their home, so they won't have to buzz alone. Buzz like a bee for a minute or two. A honeybee would know just what to do. Color the flowers with lots of pretty colors. Then, on the opposite page, draw a bee of your own and trace the word at the bottom of the page.
I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! It stung me. Sing it with me. I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. Ouch! It stung me.
Worms come in different sizes, shapes, and colors. Some are long and thin. Some are short and fat. Some are slimy. And some are fuzzy. Color all those smiling worms in your picture. Then, on the activity page, color the matching worms the same color. Keep listening, because the We Color kids are about to sing a very silly song.
Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat worms. Long, thin, slimy ones, short, fat, juicy ones, itsy, bitsy, fuzzy, wuzzy worms. Down goes the first one, down goes the second one. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. Long, thin, slimy ones, short, fat, juicy ones, itsy, bitsy, fuzzy, wuzzy worms. Up comes the first one, up comes the second one. Oh, how they wiggle and squirm. Long, thin, slimy ones, short, fat, juicy ones, itsy,
There were 10 in a bed, and the little one said,
Roll over.
I don't think you'd get much sleep with 10 in a bed, although the animals in your picture look pretty content. Color all of the sleepy animals. The turtle could be green. The duck might be yellow. Do you recognize the raccoon? He's wearing a mask. Every time the animals roll over, another one falls out. They started with 10, but they'll end up with only 1. Can you count backwards from 10 to 1? Trace the numbers on the opposite page, and you'll see how. I wonder which one will be left in the bed.
There were 10 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 9 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 8 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 7 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 6 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 5 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 4 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 3 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 2 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, good night.
Make-believe crocodiles are silly and fat. Real crocodiles are much thinner. So don't ride down the Nile on a real crocodile, and he won't have you for his dinner. You could color the tall grasses, the water, and the crocodile different shades of green. Then choose your favorite color for the lady's dress. On the activity page, draw your own crocodile. Then trace the word at the bottom of the page.
She sailed away on a sunny summer day on the back of a crocodile.
You see,
Said she,
he's as tame can be. I'll ride him down the Nile.
the croc winked his eye as she bade them all goodbye, wearing a happy smile. At the end of the ride, the lady was inside, and the smile was on the crocodile.
Help me sing it one more time.
She sailed away on a sunny summer day on the back of a crocodile. You see, said she, he's as tame can be. I'll ride him down the Nile. The croc winked his eye as she bade them all goodbye, wearing a happy smile. At the end of the ride, the lady was inside, and the smile was on the crocodile.
Have you ever been to an animal fair?
No?
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever been to the zoo?
Yeah, sure.
How about a circus?
Yep.
I see. What about an animal park, or a rodeo, or even a dog show?
Of course, yeah.
Well, those are different kinds of animal fairs. Color the elephant, the monkey, and the circus tents. Then look at the 3 animals on the opposite page. Can you draw the missing parts? We'll sing the animal fair for you. I went to the animal fair, the birds and the beasts were there. The big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. You should have seen the monk, he sat on the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed and fell on his knees, and what became of the monk? The monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk. I like that song. Let's sing it again.
I went to the animal fair, the birds and the beasts were there. The big baboon by the light of the moon was combing his auburn hair. You should have seen the monk, he sat on the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed and fell on his knees, and what became of the monk? The monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk.
Michael Finnegan was a silly old man, and he did the silliest things. but his favorite thing was to go fishing. Color old Mr. Finnegan as he fishes with a pinnigan. That's Mr. Finnegan's silly name for a pin or a hook. Look at all those fish on the activity page. Find the 5 that are alike and color them the same color. Now, as a special surprise, Michael Finnegan will sing his own song.
There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. They fell out and then grew in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. He went fishing with a pin again. Caught a fish and dropped it in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. He grew fat and then grew thin again. Then he died and had to begin again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again.
Do your ears hang low? Good. But some animals have ears that do, like a lop-eared rabbit, an elephant, some goats, and the little dog in your picture. His ears are so low that he's stepping on them. Color the dog and his butterfly friend. And then, on the opposite page, draw a real animal or a make-believe animal with long ears. Trace the word ears at the bottom of the page. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low? I could use some help with this one.
Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your ears hang low?
A picnic is no place for ants, unless, of course, you happen to be one. Ants can be a nuisance, but they're very smart and hardworking. Every ant colony has worker ants. They dig tunnels and make the anthills. Some ants are feeder ants, and their job is to store and prepare food for all the ants to eat. Color the delicious picnic on your page as the ants go marching. On the activity page, trace the numbers, then draw a line from each number to the right picture.
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 2 by 2. The little one stops to tie his shoe, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 3 by 3. The little one stops to climb a tree, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 4 by 4. The little one stops to shut the door, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 5 by 5. The little one stops to take a dive, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 6 by 6. The little one stops to pick up the sticks, and they all go marching down to the ground hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 9 by 9. The little one stops to check the time, and they all go marching down to the ground to get out of the rain. Boom, boom, boom. The ants go marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching 10 by 10. The little one stops to say the end.
Little Bunny Foo Foo. What a silly name. But funnier than that was the bunny's silly game. He went hopping over bushes, through grasses, and round the trees, bopping field mice on the head, though they shouted,
Stop, please.
"Color the rascally rabbit and get ready to sing him a tune. We'd better sing right now, for tomorrow he'll be a goon." Color the picture any way you like. Then find the maze on the activity page and help the mouse escape to his home.
Little Bunny Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
Down came the good fairy, and she said,
Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. I'll give you 3 chances, and if you don't behave, I'll turn you into a goon.
The next day,
Little Bunny Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
down came the good fairy, and she said,
Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. I'll give you 2 more chances, and if you don't behave, I'll turn you into a goon.
the next day,
Little Bunny Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
down came the good fairy, and she said,
Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. I'll give you 1 more chance, and if you don't behave, I'll turn you into a goon.
the next day,
Little Bunny Foo Foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head.
down came the good fairy, and she said,
Little Bunny Foo Foo, I don't want to see you scooping up the field mice and popping them on the head. I gave you 3 chances, and you didn't behave. Now you're a goon. Poof.
Moral? Hare today, goon tomorrow.
Skunks look cute and cuddly. Even so, you'd better keep your distance. They're also easily frightened. And do you know what they do when they're scared or in danger? That's right. They spray a bad-smelling liquid called musk. The skunk in your picture is in the forest. So color lots of green leaves and brown tree trunks. Skunks are usually black with a white center stripe. But I'll bet you already knew that. On the opposite page, there's room to draw your own skunk and trace the word at the bottom of the page. Oh, I stuck my head in the little skunk's hole, and the little skunk said,
Well, bless my soul, take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Remove it.
Oh, I didn't take it out, and the little skunk said,
If you don't take it out, you'll wish you had. Take it out. Take it out.
P.U. I removed it. I hope all of these goats aren't as mischievous as the goat in your book. If they are, I'm in big trouble. Goats will nibble at clothing, purses, shoelaces, just about anything. Color the goat in your picture and make sure that one of the shirts is red. Stop that. Oh yes, on the activity page, find the 2 shirts that are exactly alike and color them the same color. Now everybody, Sing! Sing!
There was a man.
There was a man.
Now please take note.
Now please take note.
There was a man.
There was a
Who
man.
had a
Who
goat.
had a goat.
He loved that goat.
He loved that goat.
Indeed he did.
Indeed he did.
He loved that
He
goat.
loved that goat.
Just like a kid.
Just like a kid.
One day that
One day
goat
that goat
felt frisk and
felt frisk
fine.
and fine.
In three red
Three red
shirts.
shirts.
Right off the
Right off
line.
the line.
The man he
The
grabbed.
man he grabbed
Him by the
him by
back.
the back
And tied him
and
to
tied him to
a railroad track.
a railroad track.
Now when that
Now when
train
that train
came into
came into
sight,
sight,
that goat grew
that goat
pale
grew pale
and green with
and
fright.
green with
He
fright.
heaved a
He
sigh
heaved a sigh
as if in
as if
pain,
in pain.
coughed up those
Puffed up
shirts
those shirts
and flagged the
and flagged the
train.
train.
That's the end of side 1. Please turn the tape over and we'll sing some more silly songs. Are you singing along? Do you know what that sounds like? Someone has a cold. Grown-ups catch colds. Children can catch colds too. Even babies can have a cold. Color the baby and his friends. Better color the quilt too, so John Brown's baby will keep good and warm. Then, on the activity page, draw the faces for the baby, his teddy bear, and his rabbit. John Brown's baby had a cold upon his chest. John Brown's baby had a cold upon his chest. John Brown's baby had a cold upon his chest, and they wrapped it with camphorated oil. Everybody sing along.
John Brown's baby had a cold upon his chest. John Brown's baby had a cold upon his chest. John Brown's baby had a cold upon his chest, and they wrapped it with camphorated oil.
If you had whiskers that reached to the floor, I don't think you'd want them to grow anymore. If you ran up the stairs, you might trip and fall down. So tuck your beard in your coat if you're going to town. Not many real men have whiskers that are as long as the ones in your picture. What color do you think those long whiskers should be? There's room on the special page for you to draw your own picture of Father with his long beard. Then trace the word at the bottom of the page. Can you guess what it says?
I have a dear old daddy for whom I nightly pray. He has a set of whiskers that are always in the way. Oh, they're always in the way. The cows eat them for her. They hide the dirt on daddy's shirt. They're always in the way. Father had a strong back. Now it's all caved in. He stepped upon his whiskers and walked up to his chin. Oh, they're always in the way. The cows eat them for hay. They hide the dirt on daddy's shirt. They're always in the way. Father has a daughter. Her name is Ella May. She climbs up father's whiskers and braids them all the way. Oh, they're always in the way. The cows eat them for hay. They hide the dirt on daddy's shirt. They're always in the way. I have a dear old mother. She likes the whiskers too. She uses them for dusting and cleaning out the flue. Oh, they're always in the way. The cows eat them for hay. They hide the dirt on daddy's shirt. They're always in the way.
I love the ocean. How about you? There's so much to do there. You could play in the water, look for shells or sand crabs, build a sandcastle, or maybe play catch with a new friend. Color the picture with colors you like. Don't forget the girl who's wading in the water, the boy with the beach ball, and of course the bright blue ocean. On the activity page, color only the things you might find at the beach. And get ready to sing another silly song.
She waded in the water and she got her feet all wet. She waded in the water and she got her feet all wet. She waded in the water and she got her feet all wet, but she didn't get her wet yet. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. But she didn't get her wet yet. She waded in the water and she got her ankles wet. She waded in the water and she got her ankles wet. She waded in the water and she got her ankles wet, but she didn't get her wet yet. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. But she didn't get her wet yet. She waded in the water and she got her knees all wet. She waded in the water and she got her knees all wet. She waded in the water and she got her knees all wet, but she didn't get her wet yet. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. But she didn't get her wet yet. She waded in the water and she got her thighs all wet. She waded in the water and she got her thighs all wet. She waded in the water and she got her thighs all wet, but she didn't get her wet yet. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. But she didn't get her wet yet. She waded in the water and she finally got it wet. She waded in the water and she finally got it wet. She waded in the water and she finally got it wet. She finally got her bathing suit wet.
Today, I'm lucky enough to have been granted an interview with Mr. Peanut. Here he comes now. Good day, Mr. Peanut. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Very fine indeed.
There's a rumor going around that you are going to perform some silly, nonsensical trick.
Well, I guess so. They only sing songs about great men or very silly peanuts, so I'm going to give the world another great silly song. Follow me.
Color Mr. Peanut on the train track. Then go ahead and count the peanuts on the opposite page and trace the right number.
Remember, kids, it's only a song. Only a song.
A peanut sat on a railroad track, his heart was all a-flutter. Round the bend came number 10, toot toot peanut butter.
One more time.
A peanut sat on a railroad track, his heart was all a-flutter. Round the bend came number 10, toot toot peanut butter.
Rabbits have tails, which rhymes with snails, who move very slow wherever they go. Some tails are short, like the tail on a bear. Check out a monkey. A long tail is there. There's a tail that's a story, a tail of a coat. You might see a whale of a tail in a boat. Color the rabbit, including his tail. Some bright orange carrots, the sign and the nail. Then draw your own rabbit in the big empty space. And at the bottom of the page, there's a word to trace. Rabbit ain't got no tail at all, tail at all, tail at all. Rabbit ain't got no tail at all, just a powder puff.
Rabbit ain't got no tail at all, tail at all, tail at all. Rabbit ain't got no tail at all, just a powder puff.
Yodeling is a lot like singing, but but I think it must be harder to do because not many people do it. The man from Austria in your picture is yodeling quite loudly. Use lots of different colors on this page, but keep the tip top of the mountain white because it's covered with snow. Then, go on to the activity page. Find the correct path so the Austrian man can get safely down the mountain.
Once an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high, when he met with an avalanche interrupting his cry. Ho-le-ya, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya-ho. Once an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high, when he met with a skier interrupting his cry. Ho-le-ya, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya-ho. Once an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high, when he met with a Saint Bernard interrupting his cry. Ho-le-ya, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya-ho. Once an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high, when he met with a grizzly bear interrupting his cry. Ho-le-ya, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya-ho. Once an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high, when he met with a milky maid interrupting his cry. Ho-le-ya, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya-ho. Once an Austrian went yodeling on a mountain so high, when he met with a pretty girl interrupting his cry. Ho-le-ya, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya, ho-le-ra-cuckoo, ho-le-ra-hi-hi-ya-ho.
I'm out here on the lawn waiting for the grasshopper race to begin. I think I see them. Yes, yes! They're neck and neck. What's this? The first grasshopper jumped right over the second grasshopper's back. Wait, he's doing it again. This is no race. They're playing leapfrog. See how many different colored flowers you can make, and color lots of green grass for the cat and the grasshoppers to sit on. When you're ready, leap over to the activity page. Beginning with the number 1, connect the dots. Are you ready for another silly song?
The first grasshopper jumped right over the second grasshopper's back. Oh, the first grasshopper jumped right over the second grasshopper's back. The first grasshopper jumped right over the second grasshopper's back. Oh, the first grasshopper jumped right over the second grasshopper's back. They were only playing leapfrog. They were only playing leapfrog. They were only playing leapfrog when the first grasshopper jumped right over the second grasshopper's back. One flea-fly flew up the flue, the other flea-fly flew down. One flea-fly flew up the flue, and the other flea-fly flew down. One flea-fly flew up the flue, and the other flea-fly flew down. One flea-fly flew up the flue, and the other flea-fly flew down. They were only playing flue-fly. They were only playing flue-fly. They were only playing flue-fly when one flea-fly flew
Take a look at these 3 blind mice, for they're wearing glasses and shooting dice. Oh dear, that horse sat on a flea. I'm glad he didn't sit on me. Color the horse and his friends the mice. On the opposite page, count the dots on the dice. Then draw a line to that number. Very nice. Trace the numbers and don't be lazy. Are you ready to sing? Ain't it great to be crazy?
A horse and a flea and 3 blind mice sat on a curbstone shooting dice. The horse he slipped and fell on the flea. Whoops, said the flea, there's a horse on me. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Giddy and foolish the whole day through. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Way down south where bananas grow, a flea stepped on an elephant's toe. The elephant cried with tears in his eyes, why don't you pick on someone your size? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Giddy and foolish the whole day through. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Way up north where there's ice and snow, there lived a penguin and his name was Joe. He got so tired of black and white, he wore pink slacks to the dance last night. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy? Giddy and foolish the whole day through. Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy?
Young man, why are you running away?
It's my mother. She's always asking me questions. Very silly questions.
That doesn't sound so bad.
But it is. I never know what to say or do.
Well, some of your friends are right here, so ask them the silly questions and see what they do.
Okay, here goes. Did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? Did you ever see a bear combing his hair? All I have to do is laugh?
That's right. And then make up more silly questions of your own. Now please color the bear on your page, along with the watermelons and the whale. On the activity page, draw a line between the pictures whose words rhyme.
Down by the bay,
Down by the bay,
where the watermelons grow,
watermelons grow.
back to my home,
Back to my home.
I dare not go,
I dare not go.
For if I do, my mother will say,
Did you ever see a bear combing his hair down by the bay?
down by the bay,
Down by the bay,
Where the watermelons grow,
watermelons grow.
back to my home,
Back to my home.
I dare not go,
I dare not go.
for if I do, my mother will say,
Did you ever see a bee with a sunburned knee down by the bay?
down by the bay,
Down by the bay,
Where the watermelons grow,
watermelons grow.
back to my home,
Back to my home.
I dare not go,
I dare not go.
for if I do, my mother will say,
Did you ever see a moose kissing a goose down by the bay?
down by the bay,
Down by the bay,
Where the watermelons grow,
watermelons grow.
back to my home,
Back to my home.
I dare not go,
I dare not go.
for if I do, my mother will say,
Did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail down by the bay?
Rain is very necessary. It cleans and freshens the air. It waters all the plants and trees. It helps keep the lakes and rivers full. Sometimes, when the sun peeks through during a rain, you can see a beautiful rainbow. The pigs in your picture are hoping for rain. Please color them brightly. Don't forget to color the sun too. Then, on this special page, draw a rainbow and trace the word at the bottom of the page. It ain't gonna rain no more, no real ducks. Can you make a sound like a duck? Pretty good. The duck in your picture has 4 ducklings. Find them and color them yellow so the mother duck can see them easily. On the activity page, there's room for you to draw your own duck. And don't forget to trace the word at the bottom of the page.
Be kind to your web-footed friends, for a duck may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends in the swamp, where the weather is always dark. You may think that this is the end. Well, it is!
That's the end of side 2. Remember, you can go back and color anything you might not have finished. Or just play the tape and sing along with the silly songs. There are lots more We Color, We Sing books and tapes for you to enjoy. So you can keep on coloring and keep on singing. So long!